Chris Maston spends a bit of time, Martin Akoski. Ash Smith's got his own label now, but they're getting rivaled by Sharad Rellingham at the moment. He's come over with his new style, so it's a war at the moment here at West Coast.
Mark Murphy has got his own clothing store, so he gets first dibs on all the best stuff, so I'd say him.
Ryan Crowley.
Ryan Crowley.
Levi Greenwood's pretty sharp.
Sam Gibson, he's nice. Sam Gibson.
Sam Gibson.
Dave Swallow. Dave Swallow takes a lot of pride in his dress sense.
Dane Swan.
Swanee.
Andrew Rains is pretty sharp.
If you asked him, Ryan Shieldmakers.
Brent Riley.
Brent Riley.
Brent Riley.
Sean Higgins.
Oh, Jerry would probably say himself.
Jared McVeigh gets a lot of advice from his wife.
My younger brother, he borrows all my clothes, so I reckon he's pretty well dressed.
Colin Sylvia's pretty sharp dresser.
James Bartell.
Can't go past Jimmy Bartell.
Steve Canelio. Stephen Canelio, I reckon. Stephen Canelio rates himself.
Brent Deledio gets a lot of free stuff thrown at him.
Be a toss-up between Dan Merritt and Brent Maloney. Once again, toss-up between Dan Merritt and Brent Maloney.
Andrew Embley matches fluoros with car keys, with blacks, with he's got absolutely no idea.
Andrew Embley's produced some shocking kits, I reckon.
Probably Andrew Embley. He comes out with some outrageous kits. He'll wear the jeans with the runners and the pink shirt with holes in it. He'll just change it up every day, and it's something I look forward to every morning.
Andrew Embley thinks he's one step ahead of fashion, so realistically he's never in fashion.
Nick Dygan's still running around in some clothes that he was given for his 12th birthday, so he's definitely the worst dressed of the club.
Kepler Bradley. Kepler Bradley.
Max Gawn, hopeless.
Shane Tuck.
Oh, Shane Tuck on some horrible kids.
Eddie Kerner.
Ed Kerno.
Probably Ed Kerno. Loves a lot of vintage clothing.
Oh, Scott McMahon, he's got some stinkers.
Scott McMahon.
John Butcher. Johnny Butcher.
Butch, yeah, probably Butch, yeah. Johnny Butcher. He doesn't have too much self-pride.
Campbell Brown.
Yeah, that's definitely me.
Alex Silvani, he owns nothing but tracky pants.
Tom Ledger. Yeah, he's a sloth.
Ben Johnson.
Ben Johnson.
Tom Rockcliffe.
Tom Rockcliffe.
Tommy Rockcliffe.
Graham Birchall. Sammy Carriage is always at the op shop.
Jack Fitzpatrick Bournemouth.
Mitch Wallace.
Mitch Wallace. He's a horrendous dresser.
Mike Pike.
Mike Pike. I call him Jerry Seinfeld, just loves the joggers and jeans look.
Mike Pike, day in, day out, just horrendous kids. So, well known around the footy club for a horrendous dresser.
Tom Lonergan.
Chubby. Tom Lonergan.
Paul Chapman.
Jeremy Cameron.
Probably me.
It'd have to be Damien Hardwick. He's got really big legs, so he has to get specially made jeans to flare out at the bottom.
Chris Maston.
Oh, Chris Marston, without a doubt.
Easily Chris Maston. Yeah, he's spending thousands a week.
Juddy just lives around the corner from Chapel Street.
I think Juddy gets towed around by his missus when they go shopping, so I'd have to say him.
Ryan Crowley. Probably Ryan Crowley.
Ryan Crowley.
Me or Jude?
Well, Jake Melkson Woodbury gets everything for free, and so probably Joe.
Trav Buck.
Travis Boak.
Josh Gibson loves Chapel Street.
David Armitage.
Probably Dean Coxon. He's got a fair bit, so I reckon he can afford to spend quite a bit.
Bryce Gibbs has been known to get caught up in certain shops. He's come a long way from his Adelaide days where he used to wear Rip Curl and Quicksilver around all the time, so good to see he stepped up.
Gibbo.
Yeah, Brent Riley.
Colin Sylvia lives on there, so Colin Sylvia, I think.
Well, Swanee lives around the corner from Chapel Street, and I think that's for that reason. He likes to spend a bit of money on clothes.
Brent Maloney.
Chapel Street, Brent Maloney.
JR.
I reckon Dustin Martin might go through a little bit of cash because he tends to lose a fair bit of his clothing.
Tim Moore. Tim Moore will probably go through about $600 a week on clothes.
Any forward line player? Be the defenders.
Jack Darling, no doubt, hates spending money.
Ash Smith again, he's into that whole indie look, and so he'd be looking for some grandma or some grandpa jackets or something.
Definitely Nick Dygan.
Nick Dygan
or Ed Kerno.
Jesse Crichton.
Yeah, Jesse Crichton.
Scott McMahon. Yeah, probably Scott McMahon.
Bakey, yeah.
Jack Stephen.
Jack Stephen.
Oh, Jack Stevens.
Does. Not most likely, does. All the time.
Fletch.
Jared Blair.
Jared Blair.
Say Daniel Merritt.
Daniel Merritt.
Brent Riley also, but he'd call it vintage.
Jack White's, I reckon.
Murph.
Murph.
Tony Armstrong.
Tony Armstrong.
Tony Armstrong, definitely.
Tony Armstrong, getting down that indie path.
Tom Lonigan.
Tom Lonigan.
Tom Lonigan.
Sam Reid.
Sam Reid, 100%.
Not buy from the op shop, but Brett Delidio is the king of getting free clothes. He somehow manages to get so many free clothes, so he's a bit of a tight ass when it comes to throwing $1 out on a cloth.